Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Last time, we finished up Wonderland, defeated Trickmaster, but Alice is still missing. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be going off to a brand new world, and it's kind of, interesting. This world is interesting. I was going to say, it's kind of a sad thing that we're saying goodbye to Wonderland, but before we go set off to our new world, why don't we, go back to the world real quick, because if we go back into Wonderland, I do believe in the rabbit hole where we fell in when we first started the world, I do believe some more Heartless do come back in. So let's go back in and see if my correct statement is true. I want to go back to the rabbit hole, so that's what I'm trying to do. Also, do forgive me. This is Future Zay recording this episode. I've recorded this episode probably a month ago, so I don't really remember. At the time of this recording, I am pretty much finished up all episodes of Kingdom Hearts. Yay! So I can't wait. I am right. We got another wave of Heartless. All right. But yeah, at the time of this recording, I am pretty much done with all episodes of Kingdom Hearts gameplay videos, so now all I gotta do is just edit and commentary, and I hope you guys do enjoy some of the gameplay that is gonna show up. I think I did pretty well with some of the gameplay. I want to say I think I did pretty well, especially towards post-game. I think I did very well for late-game super bosses and stuff and other things. And I really think I did a decent job showing off all the summons and everything that you would get in the game. Oops, spoiler alert, by the way. We are getting summons, but that's much, much later on. But yeah, defeat all the enemies in the rabbit room, and then we get ourselves a nice Mega Potion, which is another missable chest, I want to say. So you can only get this chest after beating Wonderland, basically. So that is one missable chest that, I didn't know about in all the years I've played Kingdom Hearts. All the years I've played Kingdom Hearts. We should also, in terms of Dalmatians, we should have all the Dalmatians in Wonderland. I didn't show off the fact that you can press the triangle button in order to see how many Dalmatians you have left, but the amount of Dalmatians that we can get currently right now, with the abilities, obviously we don't have all the Dalmatians yet, but we're going to come back and get the rest of the Dalmatians. So, with all that being said, I think it's time we head off to our new world, but not before we go into the Gummy Garage, and why don't we edit our Gummy ship? So yes, I finally get to edit our Gummy ship for a little bit with the parts that I have. So, I think I did explain this in an earlier episode that, hey, our ship's name is actually Kingdom, but we can name it. If we won the race against Riku back on Destiny Islands, we can actually name our ship whatever we want. But its canon name is the Kingdom, and then you can also use blueprints in order to have a pre-built ship. Now, mind you, we're not going to have all of the Gummy ship parts, but this is the best thing we can do. So, I kind of spent a little bit of time actually just fiddling around with the Gummy ship. Not many modes really have this little side minigame mode where you can just make your ship. And mind you, as a kid, I never really bothered with the Gummy ship sections. I really never bothered to customize my Gummy ship. It's only until I got older and I learned about speedrunning the game that, oh shoot, you can actually really sit down and customize your Gummy ship. Whenever I introduced my friends to play Kingdom Hearts, one of my friends, I introduced him to Kingdom Hearts, and he told me that the gameplay was fine. Gameplay was great. The only thing he didn't like was the Gummy ship sections, and I couldn't blame him because they were kind of boring. I failed to tell him that he could customize his Gummy ship, and this was base Kingdom Hearts, base Final Mix, not even Final Mix, base regular Kingdom Hearts, OG Kingdom Hearts, and he said oh, the Gummy ship sections is just very slow, and I just don't like it. I agreed at the time, but I never really sat down to just edit the Gummy ship and, give it whatever the utilities are. Right now, I'm giving my Gummy ship a Scanji, which has it somewhere. I didn't even know. You just have to place it around the ship. It doesn't have to make sense or anything. Just place it and it'll just work. And I'm it shouldn't work, but it does, So, got myself a nice little scan-G right there, just to see incoming enemy ships and whatnot, and I think there's a couple of other times that I actually do edit the gummy ship in this playthrough. If you see me going back and forth, it's me trying to figure out the ideas. So right now we got designs. I never really put designs on my ship, but I'm like, you know what, why not, just to fill out the space. The designer in me, the person inside of me is like, you know what, I gotta have something to fill out that space. I think what I wanted to put was another gun there, like another cannon or something right there, that way I can have double shots, but you know, didn't really work. But yeah, we got ourselves a nice little wheel. I think this is the only time I would actually put a decoration on my ship, because then I actually heavy focus on like weapons and speed movement and everything. But yeah, if you ever are interested and you want to like really dive into the gummy ship part, be my guest. Like, take the time, experiment with the gummy ship, you know, do whatever it is you gotta do, because the gummy ship is really fun. If you just sit down and just, you know, mess around with it, figure it out, you're gonna figure it out. I think this is what I wanted right now. I think I wanted to put on a cannon to the side just to make sure. Yeah, I put the cannons on. It didn't really make sense to me at first, but I put cannons on the side just to make it a little bit better. Now we got like 3 cannons, Thunder Gs. Again, doesn't have to make sense, just as long as it's near the ship or something. It doesn't have to make sense. And I also got stuck at one point when I went into the gummy menu as a kid. I didn't read the instructions really well. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read the instructions at all. So it was like, oh, I just want to get back to the gameplay. I just want to get back to the hack and slash. I just want to get back to that. I didn't really read what Chip and Dale was saying to me. I didn't really care all too much. And then every time I hit the button in the gummy menu, I was like, get me out of here. I don't want to be in here. And I thought I was like so locked into like making a new ship that I was like, uh-oh, I don't want to make a new ship. And this was even before I even knew about the blueprints and everything, pre-builds and whatnot. I was like, I guess I gotta turn off the game and then redid my progress, whatever I did, because I thought I was just locked in to where I was. So this is our ship. We're gonna be flying it for just a little bit, you know. I think it's a decent ship, but yeah. So now we're gonna return back to Traverse Town. We're not gonna take our new ship out for a test drive. There's a little scan-G right there. We're gonna go back to Traverse Town because we got Blizzard. Now that we have Blizzard, we can actually blow out those candles in the first district, and I believe to give us a nice looking postcard. I think we get a postcard from this. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we got Blizzard now. Let's blow out these candles. Didn't forget that chest there. Deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze, deep freeze times 4. Or did we get a defense up? We do get a defense up. All right, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking a postcard, or maybe that was in the original. Anyway, stat upgrades, always give them the Sora. I can't stress this enough, especially in the early game. Give them all the Sora. Never give them to your party members. Last episode, I think I was talking about, I gave some stat upgrades to Donald and Goofy. Never do that. Never do that, okay? Alright, with everything ready, I think we are finally prepared to go to the new world, but we can't just fast travel to the new world yet. We gotta take the slow drive, and I think that's one of the main issues of the main game. Got ourselves a nice wheel-G there for going back to Wonderland, or taking a gummy ship mission through Wonderland. Now we're gonna take our ship, our newly designed gummy ship, with our scan-G, and just go to town. As you can see, I put the Thunder Gs on. Now we shoot to the sides, which should give us a little bit more firepower, which is what we need. You know, certainly our health is still kind of weak, but it's okay. Some of the enemies in this game don't really hurt too much, or the stuff doesn't really hurt that much, you know. But yeah, I honestly have done playthroughs where I just had the regular old gummy ship because why not? And it was so slow just kind of going through all this. I think it took a good while. Like, if you really deck out your gummy ship, it's gonna take, like, I want to say, around like 2 minutes or so to get to a world, especially when you get the HGs and everything like that. Woo-wee! But, yeah. Gummy ships. Yeah, I love them. When we get ourselves a warp G, this is spoiler alert, but when we get ourselves fast travel to other worlds, it's going to be a lot easier. It's just again, the beginning sections of the gummy ship is so slow. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 2 did a much better job with the gummy ships, and then I love the open exploration of Kingdom Hearts 3 of when you're actually really out in space and the world is just there. Instead of this on-rail shooter, you actually do get to explore in KH3, which I think out of all the gummy ship sections, I prefer KH3. But don't get me wrong, Kingdom Hearts 1, for what it's worth, it's fun once you understand the mechanics. But if you're a first-timer when it comes to this kind of stuff, you're not gonna understand it. I'm not gonna lie to you, you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna understand it, you're not gonna be like, I don't want to do this. What's the point of this, Why are we doing this? Beats me. Anyway. We should be coming up onto our next world right about now. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... I want to say... Yes, this is... Why am I hesitating about that? This is... Hey Donald, maybe King Mickey's down there. In a backward place like that? No way! Let's move on. Why? Hold on, Riku and Kairi might be down there. Why? Forget it! We're on an important mission! Just land. Just land! Yeah, Donald, just land. Now! Come on! Ah, phooey. We're landing! Don't touch that! No! Oh, Lord. And this is the part of the game where Donald and Goofy are really new to Sora and everything, and we just don't really know too much about each other, so I can understand why they would be fighting and everything like that. I'm also going to be quiet about this real quick. I'm sorry. I'll shut up. I'll try to shut up more during the cutscenes. I'm sorry. I just have a lot to talk about sometimes, at least for today's episode. Oh boy. Welcome! This is Sabor with an HP stat of 90, strength 12, 11, defense, and you get 15 experience. Kinda low. Sabor is from... and depicted as a girl, I want to say. Now, it has some funny moments in this world, and I'm not gonna hold you. Sabor, all you can really do is just do some combo finishers on her. Maybe spam some fire. Pretty easy fight, not gonna lie to you. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna lie to you, but, couple sword slacks here and there, bam, dead. Oh yeah, by the way, it doesn't matter if you win or lose this fight. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. The cutscene will still play out the same, even if you win or lose the fight. So don't worry about it. You're good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
Hmm?
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Don.
It makes me curious that what was Sora gonna say about Donald and Goofy, really? The loud one is Donald, and I guess he's gonna say the silly one is Goofy?
And Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Kairi. Friends.
Right.
Oh, friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan. go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
Kind of like that competitive nature. Sora has to be like, oh, you're gonna say go, I'm gonna say go times 2. You know, Sora still has that competitive nature. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... That's kind of weird. I said, welcome to...
I sure hope Sora's okay.
Who needs him? We can find the kid without him, huh?
I don't think you guys would get too much further without that. I'm just saying, if you can't find the king, like, think about it for a second. What would happen if Donald and Goofy actually left Sora here? The Heartless will just be targeting Sora, Donald and Goofy won't be able to move further, or the Heartless will take over the other worlds. I don't think it's going to be a good nature. So, it's probably not a good idea. But anyway, as I was saying, welcome to... That's weird. Why can't I say the word? I can't say the word for whatever reason. Okay, fine. Can I say... I can't say the party member either. Okay, that's funny. Well, has new abilities, basically. He's the only one of our party who knows healing magic, which is actually... great. We don't even know healing magic yet. And he also has arrow magic or wind magic, which is great. So pretty good thing. Second wind, cover from KO status quickly with full HP recovered, which is great. Second chance, which is beautiful for late game, honestly. And berserk. So his stackable ability is critical plus. And also, he's our first world exclusive party member. Believe it or not, this is great. Welcome to the party. I still can't say the word. I can't say his name. I don't know why I'm not allowed to say his name right now. This is weird. Anyway, running joke aside, has actually, you know, a little bit of a funny history within the Kingdom Hearts verse, I want to say. This world definitely has its issues for whatever reason, I guess due to copyright claims or something. It never showed up in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I would love to see back in a Kingdom Hearts verse. It's not even in the second game, which is Chain of Memories. Not Kingdom Hearts 2. Chain of Memories is the second Kingdom Hearts game. But yeah, it's weird because this world also has a very bad reputation for being confusing on where to go. I'm not gonna lie, on first playthrough I was kind of confused on where to go. Again, the strategy guides, they were making money off of us. I'm telling you, they were making money off of us. It's wild because they laid out exactly where you need to go, what you have to do and everything, and it's not that confusing. With repeated playthroughs, it's really, all you're doing in this world is going up, down, basically. So right now we're gonna start by going down. A protect chain for Sora, that's nice. We might want to equip that to our... or maybe we can save it. I don't know. Maybe we can have 2 protect chains. I don't know. It depends. Oh yeah, I forgot to equip Ifrit's Horn. I don't think I'm going to use it too much. I might. Who knows? Again, this recording is very old. Talking like a month old, maybe. Not even. Well, maybe a month old. It took me about like a month to finish this game. Sorry for the sniffle there. But, yeah. Yeah, this world is actually not that bad, and I have an appreciation for it. I kind of wish it would came back a little bit more. You know, it's actually not that confusing. And I love the music. I love the music here. This is like, you know, a nice chill place to relax and everything, and again, upon first playthrough, it's easy to get lost. It's easy to just, you know, get lost and everything. But it's really not that bad, and I hope I can show you, hey, there's some actually cool stuff within. So, hope y'all looking forward to that, honestly. Anyway, so what we want to do here is just basically follow, you know, follow him, and, he'll take us down to where we need to go. I want to touch on the fact how I kind of get, this is the point where, you know, Sora, Donald, and Goofy are kind of to each other. You know, we're just kind of figuring them out. And I want to touch on the fact how Goofy is actually the main one who actually cares about Sora. Maybe it's because he's a father to Max or something along those lines. Get a Mega Ether there, which is nice. You're also going to want to come back here because in the PlayStation 2 version, there's a green trinity here that is very difficult to see, and it blends in with the grass, and I hated it, and I couldn't see it. So luckily, they they luckily did that for us, which is great. I'm not sure what I wanted to do here. But yeah, I want to touch on the fact that, you know, it's probably because Goofy is a father figure, which is really nice and everything. And, you know, Donald's just more focused on the mission. Oh, I need to find the king. Oh, I need to find the king and do everything. And, you know, while Goofy is still on the mission to find the king, he still cares about Sora. So it's kind of like Sora, Donald, and Goofy aren't really friends yet. You know, maybe Sora and Goofy are. But, you know, Donald is just gung-ho on trying to solve this mission and find the king and make sure he gets back to the castle. So I kind of like that dynamic a little bit. This is going to be like the true dynamic of the entire world. Oh boy. What we just did was Jungle Slider. That is going to be fun, I want to say. That's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. I have an episode where I get stuck on it a lot that's coming up. Maybe it might be in like the next 2 episodes or not, if I'm correct. But, yeah.
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there.
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
Highly doubtful.
Sora!
Goofy! Donald!
Notice how Goofy was like, oh my god, it's Sora! And Sora was like, Goofy! Donald! I don't like you! I forgot! I hate you! I'm telling you, Goofy cares more about Sora than Donald. I'm just saying that.
The more the merrier. Do make yourself.
Goofy cares more about Sora than Donald. In this game. I think Goofy really cares more.
Anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sora,
No, you're not.
We found. Look at this.
Why'd you pick that up with your bare hands? Didn't the gorilla just poop that out? I'm sorry. Goofy, you gotta wash your gloves after that. Oh my god, now that I really sit here and think about it. What color is Goofy's hands? It'd probably be black, right? Have we ever seen what's underneath Goofy's gloves? His hands. What's his hands like? I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned. We're gonna have to remove out of our party for right now because I think there is some trinities that I kind of want to get with the main trio, and we're not going to be doing much fighting right now, or until, you know, a certain trigger event happens, you know? Till then, we're going to stick with the main trio, alright? So our main objective right now is to find the slides so that is able to speak with us, or we can help him understand us, you know? Till then, he doesn't understand us. So, we're gonna show him the slides, and maybe he'll get us to tell us where our friends Riku and Kairi are. So, yay! But this campsite actually has a lot of references. First off, Mrs. Potts, how you doing? What's up? Obvious reference from Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is a great film, actually. You should probably watch that. I mean, all the Disney films are really good. All the Disney characters that you meet in this game, they come from really good films. Watch it. Like, really, really watch it. But yeah, this campsite, it actually has a lot of different references. There's a stove, as you saw earlier when we landed here, that has recipe cards. For the longest time, I didn't know that you can actually experiment with the experiment set, really. The beakers and the test tubes. I didn't know you can actually get like a potion or an ether from that. Like right here, you can get an ether from experimenting with the lab set there, and I'm like, that's cool. And I played, again, like I said, I played this game for years, never really knew about that, you know? So it's like every time I play this game, I learn something new. I'm always learning something new. I always knew about the stove, but never really bothered to experiment with the little science set here. And I'm like, I know you can interact with it, but it's like, I don't think I really want to right now, you know? Alright, we got ourselves some puppies. Got ourselves some nice puppies, so just great. Right here, yeah, I didn't really know I could even interact with that. I always did the stove, but never the test tube set, so I'm like, cool. There's an actual globe here, which is weird. So, does Kingdom Hearts canonically take place in the real world? Some worlds really take place in the real world? Because there's another world, Neverland. You go to the clock tower in Neverland, right? Neverland is considered England, so England canonically exists in Kingdom Hearts 2. So, we're in the real world. In this case, is considered to be in Africa, basically, which is a real life place. So, it's kind of weird if you really sit down and think about it. Still don't know why I can't say. Don't know why I can't say it. Having a hard time saying it. Anyway, we want to continue just going around, finding all the slides are actually going to be in this campsite area, really. It's really not that hard to find. You are free to actually explore the world right now if you want to. Get a lay of the land real quick. Your main mission is to find the slides, but you are free to go explore, get some treasure chests, quick treasure chests if you want to. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, there we go. I'm looking. We're in Africa for whatever reason. I don't know why we're here, but we're considered to be in Africa. Kingdom Hearts canonically takes place in the real world, some places, which is weird to me. I imagine. I mean, well, now it's taking place in the real world, like for real. Like Sora's in the real world with cars, human people having cars and whatnot. It's wild, if you ask me. That castle, I don't know. That castle reminds me. At first, as a kid, I thought this was like, oh, actually Disney Castle, but it might be a real life location. Probably in England. I want to say these are all like English things except for that gorilla and that ship. But that's like an English 1800 boat, 1700s
Well,
kind of boat.
Where are my friends, Riku and Kairi?
Anyway.
Hey, I thought...
That leaves just one place. Young man,
You were
we've
so
been in this
muted,
jungle
my
for
friend.
some time now, but we have yet to encounter these friends of yours. I'd wager they're with the gorillas, but Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
He doesn't want to. He has every reason to want to. Also, how can you say it, but I can't? How can you say his name, but I can't say his name? What's going on here? Damn copyright issues.
Tarzan, are you sure?
Tarzan goes
Nah.
Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader. Perfect. I'll go along as an escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
Oh, he's up to no good. He's up to no good. Oh boy. But, you know, we're gonna go and explore more in the next episode. So, till then, y'all take it easy. Take care. See you for the next one. Deuces.